Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to ZEN-TAROT. My name's Julie. We're going to do a tarot card reading for you today, Gemini. We're going to take a look at your energy, embracing the journey, and also this full moon lunar eclipse, September 7th. Big energy, making all of us feeling very foggy, but clarity coming to us. So I'm anxious to see where this is going for you. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you would like a personal reading from me, Gemini, I'm open for those. I will leave my information in the description box below. Gemini, what is going on with you? Big energy coming through for you while I was shuffling the cards. It was just a lot of major arcana coming out. So let's get you an Osho Zen Tarot card for Up in the Ether for the sign of Gemini. How is this full moon lunar eclipse affecting Gemini's energy, spirit? Osho Zen Tarot. Creativity. Oh, I love this. Look at this. Your creative side coming out. The muse waking up here. Maybe you're getting back to work or getting back to the writing or the painting or the drawing, but your creative muse really waking up. Consciousness. Look at this. An expansion happening with this creative expression of yours and turning in. Look at this. You can't wait to get back to it. It's keeping you up at night. You got some insomnia going on. Really a lot of brain chatter going on. It's like you got to quiet it down, go into meditation more, breathe it out a lot more here, but channel it through your creativity, whatever that is for you, whatever you love to do, whatever you can't wait to do on your downtime or in your downtime there. That's what's going to help quiet down that mind chatter. All right. And now quiet it down, but let it go, let it release, let it speak it out, whatever a creative means. You can. All right, let's get you an animal spirit guide for Up in the Ether for the sign of Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? What kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Gemini spirit? Oh my God, look at that root chakra just really showing up here. The moth spirit, surrender now. Number 39, that's a 12, converts to a 3. So you've got the 3 of Wands, the adventure card stepping in. But the root chakra, it's just really time to ground it in. Let those roots come down through the chakra, through the bottom of your feet here into Mother Earth Gaia, and just root it in. So beautiful. Surrender it all. Let it go. There's so much brain chatter going on. It's time to quiet those voices down, or quiet down the nervousness or the anxiety there. Beautiful. Wow, Gemini. On the bottom of the deck, the antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. Well, yes, it is. God, this year has just flown by. I can't believe it just blinked and it's September already. So my God, it just felt like we were in slow motion for so long. And then bam, it's just somebody sped up the clock there. So yeah, life is speeding up. Let's see what you got to surrender here. We're going to take a look at the mind space, the heart space, and the soul space. But first, we are going to look at the mind space here. A lot of static. It was almost like white noise as I was trying to tune into your mind space here. So just a lot of static, so much so that it's hard to have any one sentence or one clarity come through here. So what is this static? What is this static coming through in the mind space for Gemini? What is that? Ooh, about money, the Ace of Pentacles, having that new beginning, having the finances, the security, the safety that money brings here. So that's been on your mind. It feels very cloudy, very unclear of how to get there, but we know what the goal is to feel safe, to feel secure here. New beginning in money. I love that the Ace of Pentacles showed up right off the bat when we were looking at the static. It's like there's something that wants to come through or needs to come through, but they're waiting for you to clear your mind, to clear the space, to make room for it. So sometimes we just have to clear out the clutter, clear out the static, so that the new shiny new object can fit in. Otherwise, it just gets lost in the dust or the dirt. Two of Pentacles, you've been on the fence about money. There's a decision maybe coming in about money with the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So maybe you're at a crossroads of which way to go or how to bring it in or how to make this work here. That feels very heavy right now, very heavy, like the way is not clear. But boy, this is where faith comes in. This is where trust comes in. There's a reason that life is speeding up for you right now. And that's to get through these harder times, get through these harsher times. We just have to wait for the environment to catch up to the timeline with us sometimes. But you've been a great, great manifester. It's just the way of the world, or the sign of the times here, where it's just really, really difficult to jump ahead or get where we wanted to be. There's been a lot of smoke and mirrors thrown at us, a lot of cloudiness, a lot of confusion, a lot of fear. So this is a great, great time of transitioning and seeing through the fog, cutting through the fog with these very clear dreams. You have a very, very clear dream. There's a need to express this, to get this out, to bring all of the noise from the mind space into reality, into tangible. So writing it out or painting it out or singing it out, there's just a need to really let it go. Surrender it now, like the moth spirit says. Surrender the outcome to the attachment to the outcome. Surrender that and fall into the journey of it. Make space for it. You're so far ahead of yourself that there's some clearing that has to happen first. What's the resistance in the mind space to this great windfall for Gemini? Ooh, look at this Leo energy. The Strength card comes up. I mean, really, Gemini, you've been through it. You've been through a storm, a very, very difficult storm. I live in Phoenix, and the other day I was driving home, and there was this wall, this haboob that came out of nowhere, and it was something out of a book or a movie even. It was just this huge wall. I've seen videos that people got of it, but I was actually driving in that, and it was terrifying. When we get through that, when I had my white knuckled grip, I was praying, I was things flying at me like the Wizard of Oz. I mean, it was just really terrifying. And I feel like that's what you've been through for year after year after year. You've been in this white knuckled grip, trying to figure out how to bring this money in. Look at the Queen of Pentacles there. 9 of Cups, there's that dream of yours. Ace of Cups, it's heart fulfilling. And you've been working so hard with the 8 of Pentacles. You've been really mastering yourself, mastering your mind space, mastering your heart space and your soul space here, really getting deep to the root of things here. But there has been a wall of confusion put deliberately in front of us to poke at the bear there, to wake us up, to cause the transition, the shift to happen. Otherwise, we were too complacent. We were too happy. Enlightenment never comes from comfort. We have to get put into a little bit of discomfort in order to change. We're not very willing to change as humans on this earth. But when we've been through something and we realize the preciousness, the circumstances, the things that had to get out of the way while I was driving here for me to get home safe and sound, with family waiting for me, with that fear, my God, pull over. If you pull over, you could get hit by something then too. There's just this dilemma, this crossroads that we get put in, where it's like, wow, where every avenue I'm imagining now, it ends up in a crash and burn. I just want to get home safe, right? So it's just a shift in the perspective, a shift in the way you're seeing through it, not letting that light bounce off the fog there right back at you, but a little bit getting through. Show me the way. Let me get another foot here. Let me get another mile here. So beautiful. You're really traveling away from that storm right into the abundance, but you just got to make way for it. You just got to clear out the dust now. There's always that cleanup time. Like yesterday was the cleanup day now. The pool's a mess. The yard's a mess. There's branches down. There's cleanup time. That's what you're going through right now to make room for these beautiful riches that you have manifested. It is done. Ask and you shall receive. Gemini, you've been asking. So it's just time to be patient and clear up the mess here, to make room for the new, to make room for the enhancements and the riches that want to come in and take the place of what was old, what got blown away, what got smashed away, burned away, walked away from. So yeah, making way for the new. All right, let's take a look at the heart space here, Gemini. Let's take a look at the heart space. I want to see what emotional disconnect is surfacing here, because there's a disconnect. You're disconnecting from that past, from the filthiness here. It just got really filthy. You couldn't see. It was like mud all over the car, and you've got the windshield wipers going with the washer fluid, but you can only see this this is how you've been driving for quite some time. You could only see only a little bit was getting through. It's so frustrating. It's like, just burst through already, just happened already. You've been waiting so long. So I want to see what has disconnected in the heart space here. What is disconnected in the heart space for Gemini? What is disconnected? The 8 of Cups, look at that, walking away. You've been walking away for quite some time. It's like it keeps chasing you. It's almost like this tornado. Now I'm seeing it in a different angle here. It's coming after you. It's chasing you. It's like you can't, wherever you go, there's the trouble. Like trouble finds you, or bankruptcy finds you, disaster finds you. I'm strolling along. I'm doing well at work. I'm making a good salary, and then bam, I get let go, right? It's like disaster finds you. All for purpose. You're being pushed into doing something a lot more creative than what you've been doing. There's a creative muse that's woken up within you here. It's been a dream of yours. This is what really gets the juices pumping when you think about it, or when you're doing it. Maybe you have this side gig that you're doing that just really you can't wait to get to, right? It's like, I can't wait to quit my day job and do this full time. And that's what you're being pushed to do. But the circumstances have to be right. It has to be the perfect pub. It has to be the perfect crowd. It has to be, but we have to clean our way there. There's something about cleaning out the mess, cleaning out the discontent and the malcontent. Is that even a word? I'm just feeling like you're just so discontent about the storm and what it's taken from you that you're not quite seeing what is being replaced by it. And it's just getting lost in the mindset of all is lost. It's over. I'm done. I'm a failure. I didn't happen. It's just all of the disappointments, the shiny new beginning, that windfall, that coin is being lost in all of the residuals, like the shadow after the meteor, right? It's just the residuals of the chaotic time. That time is over, but you're still living in the aftermath. You're still living in the mess. It's time to pick up those branches, throw them over the fence if you have to, but clear your own space, because something is trying to get in. Beautiful, beautiful. And it absolutely has to do with riches, with security, with safety, with feeling safe, not feeling like you're going to get taken up every time that tornado comes roaring in, that your roots are going to be ripped right out once again. Like I've seen trees, just roots just laying on the ground there. It's like, how does that happen? How does that wind get so strong that it can take down 100-year-old tree? But then that seedling comes up. That tree was 100 years old. It was weak. It was tired. It needed to be uprooted to have the new baby come up, the new seedling come up, same soul, same consciousness in that tree. But a start over, a new fresh breath that without all those years of baggage and rain and storms weathered and made a tree super, super tough. But nothing can stop the winds of change. Change is inevitable here. So absolutely beautiful, Gemini. Let's move on to what? All right, what? What's the emotion bubbling up now for Gemini? What is the emotion bubbling up for Gemini now? The Two of Swords, you're still at this crossroads. Look at the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords right in line with each other. Oh, there's that beautiful healer stepping in here with the Star card. Number 17 converts to an 8, which is a karmic number here, and the Queen of Cups. Now you're the giver. Now you are the generous one, because you have more than you need. So it's beautiful. It takes healing. This takes healing. This takes strength. This takes determination and willpower, and a sense of I will not give up, never surrender here. Even at this crossroads, which we're getting over and over again, that you're at a crossroads. The trick is to clean that crossroads up. As long as you're there, you may as well clean up, Gemini. As long as you're at this crossroads, you may as well make it the best crossroads you've ever seen in your life. You may as well make it so you never want to leave this crossroads, and that's exactly when you'll be pushed out of it. It's so true, right? As soon as you're just like, yes, I don't want anything to change, bam, that's where change comes. It's Murphy's Law. All right, let's take a look at this Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups up in the mind space, this heart's fulfillment, this heart's desire coming true, and the Queen of Cups, the giver of emotion, the nurturer, the feminine energy coming through here. So let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that in the heart space. Tell me about the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Did I have a flipper there? I don't think so. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Ooh, the adventurer, the apprentice steps up here, the brand new beginning. I swear I had something. Oh, well, it'll show itself. No. Okay. Knight of Wands, that brand new adventure. The apprentice steps up. So this is brand new. You really did. You mastered something. You were so good at it. It's just really, maybe you were let go for this new beginning here. And that's why money's been so, it's just been the thorn in your side. Because you want to be creative, you want to step into this new arena, but do I have the finances to do it? But the fire that is breathing life back into you, it just cannot be ignored any longer. But it is a time to heal with this Aquarius energy. It's absolutely, you need some replenishment here. You need that second wind, and it takes some cleaning up. You're going to have to clean up your relationships here, clean up your space here. Clean up the clutter that has accumulated since maybe you got let go, or maybe you just decided that wasn't going to work anymore, or you jumped ship or something like that, that it took a real bold leap of faith, but you landed in the puddle, and it just like, I could see the puddle. You know how the dirt, the mud just kind of, once you throw the rock in the puddle and there's this after effect, this aftermath. That's what I'm seeing with you. Like, the aftermath where, I've been unemployed, I've lost my job, I've sat on the couch and ate Doritos and watched Netflix, right? The pizza boxes start accumulating. That's the clutter I'm talking about, the giving up. We all do it. We all go through it. The time to heal, that's all healing. It's all taking care of ourselves, even if it is just eating a box of candy and watching TV here and brain numbing the mind. That is healing. So that's what you've been doing. You've been taking care of yourself, but now it's gone on too long. Now you've become the hermit. You've isolated. You're scared to take that leap of faith because you went through so much. You went through a very harsh storm here where you had to really be alert. You had to dip, dodge, duck, dive, and dodge, right? It just felt like things coming at you. I'm seeing those branches as I was driving, those swerves I had to make me very aware. You couldn't be dull then. You couldn't be mind numb. You couldn't just binge TV for all weekend because your mind had to be sharp. So yeah, there's a sharpness coming back, but it's a whole new angle. It's like a prism where you just snap into this different kind of timeline now. But you got to clean up. You got to clean up the aftermath here. It's a cleanup crew. This is when, the National Guard comes in and helps with the big cleanup, and the city is all shiny and new again. It's just, you have to clean up the mess here. Spirit, what's your advice in the heart space for Gemini? What is your advice in the heart space for Gemini? Those are just flippers. I'm going to leave those. Oh, the Ace of Swords. Look at this new information. And I told you it was big energy. I was meditating on your reading before. It was just major arcana after major arcana. But here's the Chariot, the Cancer energy coming through. Again, this is all about your emotions and moving on from the heartbreak, moving on from the loss, moving on from the rejection and the abandonment and the things not working out here. It's a walking away with the Eight of Cups in your heart space here, with the new adventure in your heart, not with the dread of, oh God, what's next? And someone's like, good morning. You're like, yeah, what's today going to bring, right? It's just this mental fog that you've been through that is clearing. There's this great wind of change that has come in for you, and it's clearing it all out. Let it clear. Let it clear. Surrender it. Give it to God. because there is a new adventure just really screaming for you. It's like in the fog, you can hear this voice, this calling, this Gemini, Gemini. You can hear it, Gemini. But there's too much static in between it. There's too much static in between this brand new beginning and where you're coming from here. So just clear it out one step at a time. As you go, it will clear, but let it clear. Don't try to hold on to the things that you're used to. Don't try to hold on to relationships or jobs or familiarity because you're so afraid of change. We are all terrified of change or fear of the unknown. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brand new beginning. This crossroads, I cannot wait to see what this moon is bringing you as far as the decision. Once the decision is made, there's a stillness. There's a stillness after a decision is made. A beautiful, beautiful, peaceful silence after the decision is made. And I want you to revel in that silence because it took you so much to get there. So much to get there. So revel in the silence after the decision. You got a big decision to make. Big decision to make, and it has to do with carrying your baggage forward. How long, how many years are you going to carry that heavy baggage, Gemini? That's what Spirit's asking you. Or are you going to let the winds of change take it away for you like the Wizard of Oz? Just let it, remove it from your life as you are so focused on your creativity and your expression here. So beautiful. All right, let's take a look at the soul space. Let's take a look at the everyday. There is a silence. There's going to be a silence. I see this silence around you with this full moon. I want to see, what is that? What is that silence that's coming around Gemini after the decision is made? Oh, look at that. The devil pops up. Oh, in the world. Yes. Oh my God, my God. And the Five of Cups, letting go of the disappointment. There's that attachment to the familiar, attachment to the outcome. I need to know though. I need to know that that nest is all feathered and ready for me before I get there. I can't just go on a whim and hope for the best here, but that's exactly what Spirit is asking you to do. That's what faith is. Faith is taking the leap of faith, not knowing where you're going to land. Not knowing where you're going to land, but being excited to see what that is because you know it's going to be good. You've already gotten rid of the dark shadows of the attachments, of the addictions, of the need to go back and get the addictive things that have always kept you feeling trapped. Don't jump into the very thing that you've been escaping for years. Don't jump right back into the very same thing. Let go of the disappointments, let go of the failures, because there is a brand spanking new beginning here for you. The number 21, the World card, the last card in the Major Arcana. Major Arcana was flipping like crazy as I was meditating for you. So these are big life lessons. These are the big things. These are not the little, losing your keys and hoping, wishing you can find them and having them show up, or wanting that parking spot at the first, and having manifested it. It is not like this. These are the big life lessons that you're going through. We're all going through. We are all going through this. The great shift has happened, if you haven't noticed, and you're watching a tarot card reading, so I know you have. It's like Total Recall. It's like something out of a novel or a book. It's fascinating and it's terrifying all at the same time here. But the great shift is here, and you are very, very, very much a part of this collective, a part of this shift. So it's time for all of us to surrender the attachment to fear. We are on this ride. There's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is hold on to each other and wait it out. hold on to our hats, because change is here, and I am so curious of where this is leading all of us. But you know what I know for sure is the division that the transition has caused, the great divide, I've been calling it, really ever since 2019 is when I started noticing the great divide amongst us. It will be the great uniting of our lives here. The collective will absolutely have a snapping in place together after this great divide here. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. What is in action will stay in action. And there is a complete and opposite reaction to every action. This is how energy works. So I know this beyond a shadow of a doubt. But you are back to the drawing board. There's a brand new beginning here, a brand new adventure here. It's just time to clean up. You got to clean up. You got to get rid of the addiction to fear here. It's all coming down to the addiction to fear here, because that's where we've been nudged and pushed. And be afraid of the unknown, be afraid of the afterlife, be afraid of things. These are man-made fears, and they are false. The devil says you can't do it without me. That's what the devil's lie is. You cannot do it without me. So show the devil. You don't have to tell people who you are. Show people who you are. Show people what you're made of, and that you don't need it. You don't need that drop of fear. You don't need to be Chicken Little. The sky is falling. You can keep a very, very, very clear mind through this fog. And if it means cleaning up your own mind space, that's where you got to start. But we all have an aftermath to deal with here, and we're going to have to clean up. We're going to have to clean up, but we can do it together. There's power in numbers. We can clean up this mess. We got us here. We can clean us up. Oh, good God. Look at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, with the Fool energy coming out, especially right after this World. Are you kidding me? Look at the major arcana. Should we just go through it quickly a little bit here? Strength in the mind space. You have gone through a storm. This has been the storm of a century, the storm of your life. It was like you were in a washing machine. Every relationship was looked at. Every job was looked at. Every emotion was looked at. Every experience was looked at by you to clean it up, to clean it up. It was the aftermath. It was you cleaning up the aftermath here. We've got the star energy in the heart space, Aquarius energy to replenish, rejuvenate. Faith, hope, and renewal is what the star promises the Courant as he's walking through the Fool's journey here. Faith, hope, and renewal. It's just, you gotta believe, you gotta believe. We've got the Chariot in the heart space here, the compassionate Cancer card that needs to move forward away from the storm into the new decisions, the new choices. The Chariot is all about new, merging the dark and the light to bring in something new here. The attachment to the addictions here. You can't do it without me, whatever me is to you here, Gemini. It's the devil energy. It's the trick, the lie, the false prophet coming through there. The World, the end of the major arcana, the closing it out, the closing out of an era, the closing out of the old you. With change, we change, and you've been changing, and that caused your world to change and everyone around you to change. So there's this big whiplash effect happening with you. And so now you just got to heal. You got to heal that whiplash. You got to put the neck brace on and heal and let yourself heal, because there's a brand new beginning coming for you with this Fool energy, this leap of faith after you've been restored and renewed. It's absolutely beautiful. Yes, I can't wait to look at your energy in a couple weeks after this moon and see what your decision was. What's your decision, Gemini? You have a choice. You have a choice. We all have a choice. Happiness is a choice, and I'm wondering, I'm so curious. So yeah, you've got a big decision to make. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and leave me a comment. It really helps my channel, helps me to know you guys are resonating with these readings. Gemini, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.